Do we have a little bit of time, or is anything going to start soon? Are there any games within the next 2 minutes?
There should have been a game started already, but it's 5 minutes, 6 minutes past the start time. They're just
Because
getting
of
on the server now, but
yeah. So
what,
what's
what,
because people in the chat are talking about like Hildreth retweeting the Decerto because of like an unfair seeding in the playoffs or whatever. So what's the insight on that? I have absolutely no idea what's going on. Apparently he's not playing, or is he? I don't know. I would like to know what roster we will be seeing here any second.
yeah, so Hildreth had been, since the start of the season, I'd been in contact with him back and forth about like what was doing. And it seemed like, his heart wasn't really in it. He wasn't sure. And then when they got in these new players, I think that really sealed the deal for him. I don't know about what exactly, or if it was about the admin's decision to put them in playoffs, but he has decided to leave the team. Long story short, he's going to play Highlander instead. His team are pretty good in that, but Decerto did have a position in the league from last season, and
Oh yeah,
they
but they get
lost it.
hijacked ruled, right?
They lost it, and rightly so. They have demonstrated so far in the qualifiers that they didn't deserve that spot, so they'll have to earn it. Maybe that's what they're sour about, but under the hijack rule, which is very vague these days, like there's no hard limit to like 3 players or whatever, the admins decided to put them in playoffs, so maybe they're bitter about that, but if they're a Prem team, they can win this.
Yeah, easy. We will see. Not too convinced about that who's going to win, actually. I think Decerto is not strong whatsoever, and that the other teams in this competition are actually a lot stronger than them in terms of team play and understanding of the game. Even if it's not the highest standards of European TF2, I think it's still a difference to Decerto.
Oh,
Even if
news.
that sounds rude, but that's the way I see it. Actually, I've played with them against them in a Div 2 team 2 nights ago, and that Div 2 team won, so that was weird.
News just in, sorry.
Yeah.
They will allow the sucker. I am just getting in the STV details, so we will definitely have a game.
Of the sucker. Back to competitive TF2, my friend. Not only Highlander, he's also returning on Scout in Premiership. Awesome.
The sucker?
Yeah.
It's good. He is a TF2 legend.
Yep.
I gave that guy €100 to go to LAN, and he didn't even thank me, man. Just a rude guy. Ruthless.
I heard he got mistaken for me one time, so I don't know. Maybe
He should
he
be
had
so
a
lucky.
rough time at LAN, people coming to him wanting to fist fight him because they thought it's me. I don't know, I wouldn't thank you for that.
Oh, like, so I've got the server info. Sheepy sends me the server info, like I'm gonna join and spec from there. But now we're gonna finally get the STV details out of these guys. Like, they need to step up their administration skills if they want to go Prem.
I think Sheepy forgot to take his medicine tonight, my friend. What's up with him?
I just got a explicit message there from TLR's heist that I could definitely not read out on the stream. I think that would be highly unprofessional, but it definitely
What's it
amused
about?
me. I'm not going to tell you, mate. I'll tell you later.
And then don't bring it up. Oh wow, later.
Tell you later, buddy.
Okay, as long as I know, I know.
Somebody is adding me as well. This is Shifty is adding me on Steam. This is all going off. I'm just going to cast what I'm doing on my desktop right now. I finally got the right STV from Sheepy. I'm going to set up the relay. Ips, talk. We don't want dead air here.
Oh, he's messaged me as well, telling me the story and stuff, so I know what's cracking. Yeah, I don't know. Three times goalie rush, where I'm really looking forward to see how these teams play it different now, if they do anything different, if they've learned something, I don't know. I want to see more crits on Lethal Weapon. I don't think they can pull this Uber thing off, and I know we talked about this too much, but I want to see Sideshow do Sideshow. Oh my god, Shadow Sideburn do something different on mid. Are you not here? Am I talking to myself?
I am.
No. Go away. I'm going to talk to myself. First of all, Skeech is in the stream, so I'm going to say congratulations to the win. Yeah, and that was good. Now you can talk. Sorry.
Ski just doing his homework. That's he said he was disappointed that Phoenix didn't have the chance to play a game and then go straight into the sort of last game, but he actually has the opportunity to sit here and study Decerto, maybe pick up some insight. Maybe we should feed him false information, Ips.
No.
No. In a word, no. I do have a relay. I think I've connected one. Time will tell. I'm going to put it in chat. It should be the same relay as the last one, apparently, unless I've done something horribly wrong. So we'll just pop that one out there. Try and reconnect. Tell me what CIPs.
Do you get? Oh, 1 second.
Same relay as before, unless I messed it up.
I'm reconnecting right now.
Drum roll, please. Drum roll. Yes, I see 3 players on each team. This is positive.
We wanted some airtime before the last game, and that we couldn't get because we started so late. Let's talk a bit about the rosters, actually. Like, we haven't done that before. So I want to do that, or you should do that. I don't really want to do that. You should do it.
Oh, you want to hear me talk about the roster?
Yeah, I like you.
Thanks,
I like
buddy.
you talking.
Putting me to work there.
Yep.
Slave driver, man. Am I your... Okay. We're going to talk about the Decerto roster. We've already seen the Russians' lethal weapon. So there are a few changes here at Decerto. Slate just joined the roster very recently. Let me take you back to the start of the season and sort of the mindset. They had lost Sideshow to AO Girl. They had lost Furbo to inactivity. He just decided he didn't want to play. He retired effectively. And they lost... Who else? Their demo man... Oh no, their medic. They lost Bull to Evocate. So they were really sort of screwed there for a while. They had Shifty and backup German/American voiced soldier. And he had stepped up in the preseason, but apparently that wasn't really working out for them. And they were trialing a lot of people, but it seemed like Shifty mightn't make the final lineup, and that was confirmed whenever Slate did eventually join. But they brought in Razor's Edge and Kratos, who I learned recently are brothers. Kratos, the demo man, Razor's Edge on Scout. He's going to be partnering Sheepy, who is really their sort of talisman scout, I guess. The person we're going to be looking to here for the big plays, I feel. Zub as well, also an incredibly solid soldier there. He's playing... I'm not sure if he's playing Pocket or Roamer now, what the deal is with Slate. We'll know whenever the game starts or things happen.
Highly doubt that Slate's going to play Pocket Soldier, to be fair. I think Zoop is their Pocket and Slate's going to be their roaming soldier.
I think it says the Source TV is reconnecting. I'm not really sure what's going on here right now. I'm just going to write it out, but I have a message from Sheepy as well. He says that they think they're getting DDoS, so they've gone offline on Steam. So
they always really do it afterwards. It's mind-boggling. They always go offline afterwards if they get DDoS. I mean, this is going to happen if you get casted eventually. So
yeah, one thing I can confirm, yeah, Zub will be the Pocket. I've got 2 people messaging me there, Shifty and Huhi, both saying that he's the Pocket, and he's sort of an unsung hero of the Premiership. He is a pretty excellent soldier, playing in a pretty mediocre team. And Gentleman John, his statistics articles as well highlighted that over the course of the season, Zub had really held his own. Maybe this new team might be able to support him a bit better, but there's been a lot of doubt cast upon Decerto, not just by the fact that the admins told them they couldn't have their Prem spot anymore, they had to fight for it, but just I don't think Razor's Edge and Kratos are exactly big name signings in the Premiership. They're not getting much credit, but it remains to be seen. We've seen an upset today already. They even posted some logs at the time showing them 5-0 and somebody. This is whenever Hildreth was playing Medic. That was the other part of the story I forgot to finish off. Hildreth had played Medic briefly, but then he seems to have given up on that and he's left the team altogether, or at least left their active roster. So they have the sucker here for Medic today, but I'm not sure. I heard Walker's name mentioned as well as Medic. He played Medic last season for Cause We Can, but still not entirely sure who will be Medic if they make it into Prem. They might even fold if they go to one. I'm just throwing that out there. I've heard the same thing said about Phoenix.
Yeah. I since last night I didn't really know what to think about it, but Katie said a good thing or like a thing that enlightened me in that matter. I was always thinking that if you can't make the cut and you're not good enough as a team to be in Premiership, then you should maybe just go and dominate Div 1 and then show yourself worthy. But if that team actually is just designed to play in Prem and that was their goal, and then they can't achieve it, maybe they can't find really the same level of satisfaction playing in Division 1. So, I don't know. I'm always more up for stability and teams not folding, but I think they also have a point if they want to fold, not making it into Premiership.
And Shifty updating me there saying that officially they're not really sure about who's going to play Medic or Roamer, so even though Slate is on the roster for this game, I can't say for sure if he will feature
Well, he was just on the
beyond
sub.
this qualifiers.
Oh, beyond.
Yeah, I mean he's
Alright.
going to play these, but I am I'm on this STV and it just says Source TV reconnecting. Is anyone else?
Yeah, John is messaging me on Steam saying that the relay is back up now, probably. So that was 1 minute ago. Probably connect at the moment.
Let me go and take a look at this. Ips, talk to these beautiful people.
Do we want to do a giveaway? I have like a Razer Goliathus keyboard to give away, or is it? What is it? Tartarus? I don't know. I need a good idea for a giveaway one day. So if people can give me a good idea for a giveaway, that might already be the giveaway. Get it? It's giveawayception right now.
You want people to propose ideas for giveaways, and the best idea will win the giveaway.
Maybe I said. I don't know. I'm not sure about that. So that's what I want to see right now. I need good ideas. It's not going to be drinking games because we already had that and it didn't go so well. Most damage. I always think that these things like most damage and lowest damage, highest damage is pretty boring. We should go for something else. We should actually tell the teams to do something like if a player in each team wants to win the keyboard, they have to make like a taunt kill happen or something like this. You know?
Yeah, I think you could be on something there. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to kill the relay. Maybe John's doing it, I don't know. We're going to start it again. We'll stop holding the show up. These casters, man, they just ruin TF2. I have... Oh, John reconnected it already. He says on Steam Chat, join the original relay, facultybrigade.eu 27100. Keep the stream open too, you crazy bastards. Let's see if we can get this. John says it seems to be working. I'm going to tell the players that we can begin the game.
Can you link me?
Game relay, just retry.
Yeah,
John
Heis has some good ideas. He's saying the giveaway is 2 highs, default win 2 highs, first crit kill or first crater. So that would be something. I still think that's not spectacular enough for like a $80 keyboard or whatever. Most dominations, that's always, I don't know, man. That guy will already win that thing just by default. Like he's going to be the MVP, he's going to win that match. So I don't want to give that guy a keyboard. I want the medic to do the clutch plays and kill 4 people with this Ubisoft on last. I want to give that guy a keyboard. Not the demo using the crits.
Are you actually going to give this keyboard away, or are you just teasing these people? Like,
I'm going to give it away. I don't know if I'm going to give it away now. I haven't heard a good, you know.
Yeah.
There's still Sunday, bruh. But I'm not going to play. I'm going to play on Sunday, actually, so I'm not here to give it away. But maybe we just give it away on Sunday. We have it here. It's still in its package.
This could be like a running joke for the season, you know, every game. We could be
Nike
pretending to
sponsorship.
give away a keyboard and then just be like, we'll give it away next time, guys. Tune in next time.
As long as I don't get a good idea delivered by the viewers, I'm going to be just sitting here on my piles of keyboards and all the mice I won and all the gaming headsets from ESA Gamer actually.
I've got
of headset.
I've got the de facto story here of what's happening. The relay is up, but Slate is trying to update the whitelist, and after he does that, with the official the Season 17 whitelist we will get underway. We haven't seen any of these new unlocks yet, actually. I did see Forsaken on Spy with the Diamond bag, but you didn't get a chance to actually use it.
No, not really. So yeah, in the pickup I played a couple of days ago, I told you this before, I think it was a Russian medic, maybe it was even Dicker. He was using the, what's it called, the Amputator. You were running it last night in the Invicable mixes. And when we played Gully Wash against him, he would just go up into his own elbow, stay in the corner and taunt, and it would heal everyone on mid of his team. And I think I was really broken, but I was really amazed by that as well, because it was just cool. It was something new. A new impulse to the game.
Yeah, one thing, the taunt has always been like an interesting facet of that weapon, but not so long ago Val did an update and they actually gave the Amputator an additional +3 regen. So like, if you're a medic at the max regen rate, you get 6 health per second whenever you're getting your sort of crit heals, but with that you then get 9. So that's one reason why it's starting to prove popular. Obviously the taunt can be used in specific situations, but just like if you lose the chance to make a clutch Ubersaw play, you know, and try and save the day for just having a little bit more survivability in general and maybe allowing your team to move faster, not having to wait for med packs and stuff like that. But it wasn't. It was added in a previous season, but the update has made it definitely an interesting one for the season. Now we're going live though for the second match of this ETF2L Season 17 powered by TE Sport Premiership Qualifiers. League 11 versus Team Decerto. It's the same STV. We're on the first middle here. Just retry, buddy. And it's a double soldier bomb there from the Russians. Forsaken and Shadowburn hooking up to do big damage onto Zoom. He actually craters, having been launched skyward. Slate bombs in late, gets one frag onto Shadowburn. Razor's Edge finds Wyclo, Sheepy finds MH. And this middle has been a real slugfest, but it seems to be going in the way of Team Decerto. The Sucker has managed to survive, Wyclo has not.
Wow, GDK up. Is he retreating? No, he's still there. Padding his stats, but he will jump out now any second, I guess. No, he's still there. What is he doing? Really risky, but he makes it work for him, and he gets out of there alive. Razor's Edge is running an unlock, bro. He's running the Winger. I just saw that while he was capping. So there you have it. He's jumping up with it. Creative use of the unlock that makes you jump higher.
There's MSH switching up to Pyro. They know they're at an uber disadvantage here with the Sucker managing to survive, but so the Sucker is a notorious, maybe a bit of an urban legend for drop. Yeah, actually managed to pop one here and coming in on main, but Pyro has denied him, and Zub is forced to turn around and deal with that. Still help from Sheepy will focus down MSH to Pyro. There's no more air blast. The Uber has faded. The Russians find themselves with a man advantage here. Shadowburn dies, but everybody's drawn onto the point. They look around and it's Kratos spamming out stickies, but doesn't seem to get any frags.
The brothers make it work. Woo! That's a nice situation right now. They can make it work. MSH down, Sucker on 43 HP. So yeah, I mean it looked like they're going to lose this in the end, but keeping Kratos alive in that last push by the Sucker was really vital, I guess.
Is it true that these guys play in the same room?
Yes.
Wow,
the comms must be hilarious.
Account sharing or something. Yeah, we're gonna get them banned. Super fast roll out there from Kratos, putting a lot of spam onto the big door, and everybody from the Russian side just stops there. They're like, whoa, stop eating all these stickies. Then they try to take right hand side. Kratos is all over them, shuts down Wyclo and GDK with sticky after sticky, and the soldiers had little opportunity there on middle. A lot of good protection from the Decerto scouts. Only Yangpai and MSH remain alive.
Yeah. I could give you an insight on that, but it would evolve around the roaming soldier of the blue team again. So I don't want to do that. That would be the 18th time.
He who shall not be named.
Yeah, exactly. So 100% charge on the Sucker. They're holding a lobby here right now, seeing if they can pick someone off before they even want to push into last. I guess they're gonna do the double scout top right or something. Scout through main. Yeah, 3 people through main. What is this? Okay. Get the scouts in there. The scouts are trying to focus on the demo end. The heavy's down. The point is free. The scout plays on the point, just caps it off for free. Very good play. Decerto actually surprisingly fast and strong at the moment.
Yeah, man, they are showing some Premiership quality here. Putting 2 rounds on the board quickly against the top seeds. A lot of people thought for this qualifier who have already lost to Phoenix, maybe that is just shaking the confidence, but on to another middle here, the third of this match. Kratos again plays from choke, trying to focus down the scouts here with a lot of little stickies tagging people, but his scouts are not going to commit just yet. Now, it's Sheepy duking out with a soldier here. Forsaken does a little damage. Kratos finishes him off. Nice focus fire there from Demo and scouts, but I'm not seeing what's happening with the roamers here. Everybody's just standing wagons.
Yeah, this is really just a spam fest. Zoop now throwing his body in there. Kratos jumps back on the point after getting chuckled off, and they pull out like Sucker 18 HP. Kratos was really close to dying as well. So the Sucker wants to stay. This is so risky for him. He could end up having a way worse Uber if he gets forced with a nice rocket here. But the regen works in his favor right now. They actually take their time, the Russians, to push. And we will see how they try to break that stalemate. Is there an off class somewhere? No, it's everything by default right now. Default setups. It's interesting to see that. Oh no, Slade is just retreated.
Uber's forced here on choke.
Yeah.
Michael is going to pop off on Forsaken. They pop first, and the Sucker was able to milk for quite a few seconds there on Zub, but doesn't choose to continue with Zub. Turns around to flash a few players and try and clean up whatever's happening on the side. Behind,
Forsaken is behind in the lobby, taking the bit Macpack. I think he's maybe stickied in, no, but he will have to go to mid because Decerto wants to fight that on the middle, not on their second. And now they're set up. He's giving away his position. It's distracting though for Shadowburn, who finds the Sucker while Forsaken turns around the passive players around the medic of Decerto. Shadowburn comes in, uses the distraction, and just destroys the medic there. That was nice.
I think Decerto needed to be more mechanical there, or like make one decision and stick to it. Zub really wanted to push it because they'd milk the Uber for a few seconds, but the Sucker turned around
White
it.
go down.
Slate with the bomb.
Yeah, so they have advantage now, and the Sucker, they should actually be pushing to the choke points. They're doing it. The flank is weak right now, so where is he? Oh,
he's sky high, man. He's up in the lump.
He's on the IP spot. I've seen that before.
Every spot's the IP spot.
Yep. So yeah. They will bait the enemy team to come in here. He will drop on them any second. They have a scout they're hiding as well. He's going in there. 2 scouts! Oh my god! The makes the weaky created! MSH shot him off the point, and now Shadowburn comes in, forces Zoop high in the air, gets picked up as well. So they had so many people hiding. Again, they say nice one. So yeah, that was a bit of a comical frag. Again, like you said before, they need to play that a bit more slow, I think.
Yeah, like the fact that there was 3 players there prepared to give their lives for the Decerto medic, that's potentially 3 frags if Decerto had just sort of checked their spots and been aware that they might get bombed when they walk out of choke. But the Russians actually made a go of that one, and they've ended up with an Uber advantage here and managed to defend middle.
I would expect a backup here, attempt by the Rats, but I don't see someone on the flank doing that right now. So GDK actually taking down the roamer of the Phoenix team. Slate, that is, dominating him already, and Whiteclaw has 100% while the Sucker is on 80. And will they go lower or walk to the stickies? They will just clear the lobby here right now. They have very little Uber advantage to play, and then Sucker's actually going to get it now, and they will pop off, yeah. Uber versus Uber. Scout instantly runs back out. MSH is very weak, actually, and he retreats, so it's good that they stay alive. They're outnumbered by 1, and Forsaken on the off class. I expected that, because the way that they play so safe. You saw that they didn't lose anyone there in that Uber trade. They have 6 figures against 6 figures now, 6 people against 6, and they will work off that heavy. Maybe get him in Riverside or whatever, in like the water section.
Yes, Slate on him. Well, Razor's Edge is on the scope here. He's peeking Riverside to see if he can find anybody. He might see MSH, who's just hiding in that alcove. Actually, he's going to walk forward. Oh, been spotted. No, he's going to make it out. MSH won't chase that one down. Yeah, they're very determined to stay alive here, build this Uber and push off it, but it's not going to be an advantage, it's just going to be equal.
Did you see the sentry gun by Sheepy? That's going to be a good one as well. They have like so many things to shoot now. A sniper, a heavy, I mean the Russians have to shoot at them. And look at that, they have to, go on to multiple charges now. The charge comes in later. BDK actually finding the sentry gun, and if the Russians pull out early, they can again recycle. So where is that heavy right now? Where is Forsaken? Scout on the point.
2 behind. Heavy with him as well.
Now?
Forsaken is in the water, but he decided to retreat. He has 300 health though. He could have tried and contested the Slate. Heavy is actually weak.
What are they doing? MSH still there. He's spotted, and he's down. Yeah, they get these frags in water now. Like, Forsaken and MSH are going to die so late, and this will trigger the aggression of the red team. They will definitely push out of this last. They throw themselves out, like, they died so late, they're going to be a much later respawn wave, and that's going to hurt a lot on the second defense. So there they are, there's the Decerto pushing in. They're really hesitant, their scout should go on the point, and they're not doing it. The scouts are now on the point, it's very late. Now the two players of Little Weapon, as we call them in the stream chat, are up. And they kept that, but did someone see the scout that went behind? Where is that guy? Is he behind them? No, everyone in the front. MSH on Sniper, by the way. Against that Heavy is a good decision. Slate pushing up on that Heavy, slowing down the game is maybe a tactical decision. Uber versus Uber trade-off in choke. Nothing really happening other than people. The people they're separating the pocket from the combo that was well played by Whiteflow and his medic there and his pocket there. But then the Heavy comes around the corner. Slate with that Heavy played picks off GDK, and they have a scout in the flank. Who's that guy? Do you see him? He's on. It's Razor's Edge. He's doing work in the Victor right next to them.
Here he
now
comes.
he flanks. He flanks Whiteflow. Oh, very well played. I eat my words. I thought these guys were going to be mediocre tonight, but Kratos and Razor's Edge actually making that work here. Really putting the team on their backs at the moment. I don't see Zoop a lot. I don't see who's that other soldiers late a lot. But
Sky
I
on
see
the
these two. Nice.
Tucker down to 75.
That was Zoop, by the way. I just said it. I don't see him a lot, and then he pockets his medic like this. So very well played. And now we've seen this before. Will they play it more slowly? Will they check the spots this time? Will they get force as easy as before? We will have to find out. MSH is rotating at the meantime, is rotating through big doors, so they will let the sucker go onto the point to play off that sniper here. Is that Shadowburn is in? And he forces that. That is way too easy for him. That should be denied. That is a really rookie mistake. That was too much. Kratos gets another frag and his H down. That was the sniper, I guess, yeah. So they can push up this, definitely. They have another 10 seconds before the enemy gets Uber. Or 6 seconds, actually, and they will have it now. Slade and Zoop down. They will have to retreat. Kratos and his medic are way too close to them. Uber gets popped at the same time. Yeah.
They're going to flash GDK, but he sees there's no frags for him, so he's going to just have to back off. I think they're happy to hold on here. It looked really sketchy for them for a while, but they did find a couple of frags right at the end there to give them an opportunity to push middle if they so choose. They're just walking in right now, Shadowburn and MSH from Big Door when the combo comes in 3. Choke Sticky's on the point though, Forsaken finds those, but with the 300 he's not really at risk of dying. They will be able to take middle and it'll go back into a little bit of a leapfrog situation here. The sucker has Uber advantage, they're going to have to push.
Slade in the hiding spot in the Big Door, do you see that? I like it. Oh, he dropped down. Ah. Uber pop.
Oh, this is a bit of an impulsive one. Now, there's people going for the back cap here. 3 players, Bust3, Choke, both scouts, a soldier and both soldiers actually. Everybody going around here trying to wrap around, but the combo of Decerto reads it, comes back and blocks.
Nice. Yeah, that was well played. Nice read there by the Decerto guys. Now, it's 100% on White at the moment and they're holding it, but they really, time is not in their favor at the moment, the way that they get played on, and they force again. Like, this is happening too much at the moment. Like the other Goldie Wash map that we saw as well, that one soldier can just come in and force the medic that easily. I don't know if these medics should drop in that scenario, but you will never win a round if that can keep on happening like this. Or at least it will take you a lot more minutes than it should.
One thing I will mention, even though this game has been sort of, back and forth leapfrogs, it's actually working in favour of Lethal Weapon. They're slowly but surely gaining territory here. They just defend at middle, control of 4, and now they're going to send in soldiers onto the point. Double soldier bomb onto the point. No pain trains available there, so no extra cap time, but they have at least baited an Uber charge out. And
MSH in the hiding spot on Riverside, on the pipes, where he always checks, he goes, and the soldier didn't see him. The soldier that is on last didn't see him. Will we see his medic? Ah, yes, Sticky's there. Will we see his team block? But they're not blocking. They're not that stupid. MSH probably called that he's not going to be able to pull it off. So, but I like that idea. He wanted to Greg it a bit, and it didn't go through. Unlucky Sheep finding him, and he's outnumbering the team now. But they have charge. They can hold on to this. And there, Yang Pai did a good job. That soldier was not able to get just in and force his medic like the times before. And now they push on that frag. They want to retake the area, they want to retake second as soon as possible before they can set up with another aggressive soldier bomb. And this time Whitelaw is not getting forced, so that's the difference, I think, for them. Forsaken running through 8 stickers. Did you see that? It was probably just 3, but
Decerto main. Tucker gets 99, pops it off, and the Russians again push into a situation where they're just hoping that the sucker doesn't have it yet. He seems to always be there or thereabouts. He's able to uber defense team. Shadowburn goes down now. Do Decerto want to push it? This doesn't look like it's out here an engineer and building up defenses on last. Gonna prod a little bit into the way here, see if there's any frags available. He's about to get fired though, 18 stickies and rockets. A scout to try and chase him down. Look at the sucker totally exposed here. 2 shots, has him down to 3. Dude, I'm sorry, Slate, that's just somebody has been into him anyway, and Decerto's medic is super weak. The Whitelow's just gone down. Mayhem.
James, I think we're lagging a mumble.
I think you're lagging a mumble. I don't know. Maybe the people. John can tell us who's lagging, who's actually lagging. I'm gonna keep talking. It's definitely lagging for me. And oh, apparently it's a mumble DDoS.
Alert! The control point is being captured. Time has been added. Alert! The control point is being captured. Get off them.
Sorry, we had a little bit of a mumble issue there, apparently being lagged and DDoSed. We have changed to a secret location right now. There are still 14 minutes left on this map. It still is 2-2, but we saw Decerto sort of retake some ground there. Hopefully Ips is back with us as well. We are still live here.
Yeah, we're back. So what happened?
I wasn't really following, but there's Crits Creek coming in from the Russians, who have realised that it's time for Crits. Whiteglow goes down to Slate there. He actually got a 2k, picked up MSH as well. GDK finished him off with a crit sticky. So the Crits has almost seen them cap CP4 again. There's a soldier on the point.
Oh!
Gets the
shotgun shell, yeah. He gets the cap and he gets the sucker at the same time. How unlucky can you be? Or lucky at the same time. Forsaken with the clutch play. Yeah. Making that cap happen and the med pick at the same time. It was also his last shotgun shell, so every odd was against him, I think.
And
he's on
interesting to note that Whiteglow spawn didn't go over crits again. He has switched it up to Uber. No point to go crits if you already have the advantage with the sucker just dying as you're spectating your pocket on his last shotgun. So.
Forsaken is on heavy again, and Slade is in the hiding spot on Victor. I don't know if Team Blow knows about this, but we have Roamer next to Roamer. They don't know about each other, but Sidoburn is right underneath him. They will push underneath him. They're not gonna check it. Oh, they're forced. Slade forced it. Oh, too easy again with the hiding spots. Yeah. Now the heavy is just sitting back on second, basically. Will the sucker try to contest this from the top? They will try to contest this. It's not going to work. This is a bad call. The Uber gets through and the scouts maybe get behind.
Heavy's going last.
Shadowburn is behind them. And he gets... Oh my god, Sheepy gets Shadowburn. Baby burn. Cap actually on second, not going through. That was a piss poor play, I have to say. The point was 85% capped, and then you had to go out of the balcony there to block it. Not worth it. Misplay there by Team Decerto, and maybe we see the Russians gaining some momentum now.
Yeah, I think that was an ideal situation to have a heavy just sitting there in position already on last as they come to defend. Down to this middle though, it's Kritzkrieg for Whiteglow. He's feeling it, man, and he is sort of faked like he's going to go up right side and then falling back to the big door. He wants to stay alive, make sure he gets this crits in time. The soldiers have gone and tried to do work, but Yangpai, Shadow and Forsaken are all down, and this crits is going to be the gamble now. Will they choose to wait or just push directly into these 5 Decerto players now?
They will push. Look at them. Like they will let them go through like choke or whatever and a high GDK, and then GDK is gonna do long range crit magic. You will see it happen. It's gonna happen any second now. They're called. GDK wants to go from lower, so to surprise them a bit. We will see if they get caught, because they have people in lower. You can see the scout, the Decerto scout. Cheapy called the crit, and it's not going to go through. They find Cheapy, but that's not going to be enough. The long-range stickies now from GDK not finding frags, and he's really in risk of getting taken down here. His medic dies because they were too greedy with their crits, way too greedy, no stability in the combo because they just looked forward, and they're giving up rounds because of that. That round's going to be a round for the surgery if they don't prove me wrong now.
Yeah, get this, Slate was actually one of the people who got damaged by the crits, went to choke to get the med pack, then realised the flank was totally open, came all the way around and bit them in the ass right there. Decerto push in here a little bit unsuccessfully though.
Yeah.
Is this a bait? Are they trying to sacrifice 3 players there for the Russians to push out?
That was just bad, I guess. They should not push on these little like men advantages, especially as on Gully Wash with these weird spawn times. So they, because of that, because of the fact they just gave away on last, they have to give away the area on second, and that spam fight here is very, very dangerous as well, because yeah, the forest is coming through. Where is Whitelaw? Can they find him? Where's Whitelaw actually? Is he on last?
Yeah, he's backing out to last right now with Forsaken.
So all these trades right now, all these frags they give away, they're not going in their favour.
Shadowburn comes in behind, gets the sucker, separates Kratos as well. Forsaken comes in from the other side to finish off that pincer maneuver.
And Whitelaw dodge. That's second point guaranteed as well if they played right. Sniper and Victor raises edge on the sniper. He's a really good sniper. If he can land the shot, that's going to be crucial here right now. He's not going to find a frack, and that was his one shot. The one shot he's going to get now from Victor into mid. Maybe he gets another one onto choke. I mean, the Russians are now hesitant to just show Whitelaw, and they have to spam a lot more than they want. But look at, I think that's Forsaken. He's spamming really nicely. The sniper in main is getting completely suppressed. Force coming in again, it's the same thing. Slade has done this like 3 times already. Please learn that. I don't want to see that Force ever again tonight. That's ridiculous. Sniper still sniping from Riverside. The sucker again with charge advantage. I mean, the Russians always give it away on the second there. Again in this choke point.
The Russians like the suicide option here. We've seen them send in double soldier for the force a couple of times. Now they're going to try it again, and here from the sucker is such that he could potentially push here, and Zub is going to go deep and try and chase down the combo with the rest of his team. Go hard on those soldiers, and Zub is going for it here. He's launched Whitelaw round the corner onto Chuck, and GDK is on 6 health right now. Nobody can land the fatal shot though, but they are going to be able to push out from last, and Zub is just very determined there to use that Uber and trust his team to clean up behind him.
Yeah, one of the scouts, I think it was Razor's Edge, he saw both of the scouts of the Russians in front, and you could see how he was aiming at them for like a second. He was aiming at both of them, so he definitely counted for his team. He was counting the scouts, and he was saying no backup threat by scouts, so you don't have to sit lane or Victor watching the backup happening there in front of us. So I mean that's a good quality for a player as well if you can make these calls. Russians meanwhile just going into Cho. Will Slade bomb this time from top and get the force off? I hope not. Seriously.
They don't need the bomb. Sucker's about to get charged. They're going to go Uber versus Uber here. Zub is leading it.
Yeah.
And Kratos is forced into the flash though.
They can't get to the point! Forsaken with a big heavy sentry gun. They try to jump a heavy, even if it's just 20 centimeters, you can't jump the heavy even if you want. Very well played by Forsaken, just denying them that there. He was even walking towards them, so he could have body blocked them in the end if he just wanted. That would have been a funny situation.
Yeah, I feel like they needed to find the frags on the flank right there. That was, the unstoppable force to get the immovable object. They needed to just ignore the combo there, go and kill people. They had already picked Yangpai before the Ubers came in. He spawned in time to get back in the fight, but I mean, they needed to make the best of a bad situation there and try and get frags elsewhere, not go against that 450 health invulnerable death machine that is Forsaken. Now he steps in closer on the blind side,
and they get
almost
slayed.
Gets
13 HP on Sucker. He was 13 HP. Sucker was 13 HP. That kid knows how to abuse the choke points for it when he plays heavy. The Sucker goes down to GDK! Oh my god, 98% Uber the people, the little plucking on the SUV is killing us, so unfortunate for the Sucker. He can't call it a drop even if we want to. He didn't drop this time. The Russians just rushing for the point. I didn't really just say that. Yeah.
Oh, big pipe from Kratos tonight,
running. Yeah, he hits huge pipes.
GDK's
Now he
getting
gets
support here for Forsaken. Forsaken's on the point. It's so weird. The cat. Sucker's trying to go huge, but Forsaken gets it 2-2, baby. Who will we watch in this middle? I think it's time for a little bit of a Shadowburn perspective. We haven't watched him in a while, you know. Let's see what he's up to.
Let's
will
see
he
what
do
jump
that
he
sit,
does.
skip jump?
Oh,
Oh no, he's got new moves. Jumps up to the support his demo man. Does a little jump onto the fence.
it's his fucking spot, man. He wants to play mid there. I don't even know. I think he will now just jump. Forsaken is in already for him. They all care about that one aggressive soldier. They're so passive. The Russians are so surprisingly passive on their mids. Like, there's no initiation really happening. No one goes in that deep. Nice jump actually by Shadowburn catching that medic off there, but MSH would have gone anyway. Yeah, the crits on Whitelaw actually coming from Riverside as I expected. MSH
in the pipe.
It's Gregory. Is he seeing? Is someone seeing him? No, they're sticking the point. It's a sniper pyro defense on the red team right now.
Slate, he's right above Slate. Is he gonna go for the frag?
No, he's... Why? He's gonna get fucking destroyed, you fucking idiot! Oh no! Why is he not just staying there? Right. Anyway, crits on the demo. Oh! He finds the sucker. GDK back on form with the crit. 3-man. Now he has to find Kratos and they get the point. I don't even know, man. I think they just need some lunatic plays to make some room for GDK with crits, and then it's all said and done. 3-2, 3 rounds in a row. I think we've seen the Russians win now. That has to be devastating for the Reds.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch Slate this time. It's still crit for Whiteglow, by the way, but Slate roaming to choke here. He's gonna try and just stay alive, it seems, on middle. There's Kratos going down to trade him with MSH. Sheepy as well will follow him in quick 3-4 quick frags. Slate coming in late and unable to do anything. And it looks like the Team Decerto have let their heads hang, man. They're not looking confident right now. Sucker is gonna die very late here. He's trying to juke them onto Riverside. He's been called out though. He already GDK with the stickies here. Sucker needs the respawns to come in. He's still managing to stay alive here, but he needs to start building Uber pretty quick. He has survived. Well played, Sucker.
Yeah, that was good. They can now play with buffs at least on last instead of just having to wait for an Uber to come in. It's a crits as well, so they need, like, Slate is ready for the crits and balcony. See if they can find the white glow. Slate actually finding someone else. And they're just waiting at the moment. Look, they're not even using the crits. Using the crits now after, like, everyone is distracted.
Oh, sick reflect! Oh, the sucker eventually goes down.
They're still reflecting. He's still reflecting. Razor's Edge doing a really good job. They have the point under control, and they completely annihilated it. Razor's Edge really doing a clutch play there. That was crucial. That was really good.
Yeah, reflected that crit sticky away from his medic.
More than just one. Like he reflected like 3 afterwards that went towards his demo when his medic was safe. So that was really good.
And look at Forsaken. He's decided to go for heavy again, but this might sting him in the ass here. Like, he's forward here without any heals, but Decerto are too slow to push. Do they not realise they're around behind with 3 minutes and 30 seconds to play? They actually have crit streak as well. At what point did the Sucker switch to crits? Just really respawn there. So they have a plan. I'm sorry. They're doing this on purpose. They want the Russians to come forward. They want to bust them a new opening or 6 with crit charged stickies.
It has to hit. It has to... Oh, GDK down. That's one frag, but the demo is getting destroyed by some soldier in the valley. One frag will not going to be enough for these crits to work. Like, they might even get the mid, but Forsaken is just throwing in on 450 HP here right now. He's actually just 230, what am I saying? But he will just muscle them out of the point, yeah. And that he has done it before. He wants the crits, he wants the crits. He's really aggressive. Well,
it's Ubercharge. It's Ubercharge.
Oh, Ubercharge. What am I saying? I'm really sorry. I feel like the pledge right now. Calling crits when they're Ubers and when they're crits.
Zub bomb there gets the foresight. And they probably could have managed to hold on to that Uber. Like, that force is going to be very powerful here with the Sucker on 85% crits. Do the Russians remember that crits is still on the field? Oh, the roller door opens there. GDK avoids the debt because right now Kratos is rolling out up top. He's about to find a heavy and a soldier. There's nobody here to cover this crits. It's all on Kratos to land some crit stickies and keep the Sucker alive. He's doing damage but can't find frags on these high HP classes. Soldier and heavy weapons guy. Shadowburn and Forsaken do eventually go down. They have started to recap the point here, but the clock is ticking down. It's 2 minutes left.
Yeah, they have to really find more frags with these crits plays. Honestly, if they want to make that work, I don't know. They should dry push more. They should really stop just pushing when they have something in the hands of their medic. They should. Now they actually maybe going for dry push. Whiteclaw almost has the charge. It's 1 minute and 40 seconds left. Would you push? Would Marco
Go flank,
push?
wrap
Would I
around,
push?
wrap around.
I would not push. And the Russians, I mean, the Russians shouldn't push. Like,
oh, they've Ubered in,
I don't know.
They're leading with the demo,
Yeah.
they see the sucker.
Yeah, they're stuck. Nice. Someone in big goal of the Russians were making the whole red team get stuck there, and they wrapped around and wiped them. So Sheepy underneath mid. What's he gonna do? Nothing. He's just gonna run out, maybe get destroyed by that heavy. Yep, no YMSH actually. Wow. So I like the idea of Team Decerto to wrap around and to crush the flank, but they get stuck, unfortunately. And that's for me. This is
an important minute in terms of how the tournament works out. If the Russians can get another round on the board, that means they'll have a 1 round advantage if it comes to round difference. So if they can successfully push last here, not like they're guaranteed to win the map now, I would say. But if they can get this could be key.
Another thing I want to point out is that Whiteclaw is now on 101 points, so that's good.
Yeah, well played. Nice century game there from the Russian medic. We'll have to check these logs out in the next 30 seconds, but this game is coming to a dramatic finale here. It looks like the last Lethal Weapon will definitely take it, but can they make it 4-2? They've got time on the point.
Yeah, they will.
Yes, very interesting.
That was just the heavy on the point, forsakenly. He was destroying the other one, and also Uber versus non-Uber is not much you can do, so GG to Little Weapon. Unexpectedly, to be fair, after the first 2 rounds, I thought Decerto really had it in the bank here, but they give it away, really. It's them that beat themselves, to be honest, more than anything.
I'll show you the logs, Ips.
Yo.
Let's take a look at the demo logs. I'm popping them up now. You talk about the logs and I'll see what's happening with the next game. How about that?
Damage. GDK obviously on 12,500 almost. He has, what is this? Damage a minute, 422 damage a minute, so very high damage. Obviously, the crits are working into his favor there. And he has 2,500 more damage. No, actually 2,000 more damage than Kratos. So that's a bit... That can be a deciding factor. But I think it also just comes down to Forsaken being up there, Shadowburn being up there, MSH obviously low damaging as always. Even Sheepy and Razor's Edge had more damage. That's surprising, but they just made that work. Like the crits, heavy plays between GDK and Forsaken being a heavy that gets an Uber from time to time, tanked a lot of damage, but dealt a lot of damage at the same time. So this is a combination, and they really brought that back. I think they have a lot of momentum gained by that. 4 rounds in a row.
Yeah, that has just blown this tournament wide open. That was what we needed to head towards this all-important tiebreaker. And all they can really to keep themselves in this. It now falls to Team Decerto to get Lethal Weapon into the Premiership. Otherwise, it's Fenix's game to lose, really. And that will be the 3rd and final game here of our 3-way round robin. It's going to be Fenix Esports versus Team Decerto. And we're actually running a little bit behind schedule here, but there will be one final best of one, and it will be Gully Wash.
Surprise, surprise.